Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed and Armstead. Follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram at Everyday Black Men, and Facebook at the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Now let's start the show.
Y'all try Scissor 7 yet?
Who?
Scissor 7.
I haven't tried.
No, I ain't tried it yet.
Watch
I'm
it.
still finishing up on
Just watch one episode. It was so weird and quirky and charming. I like that show. As much as I was like,
what is it about?
About a guy who's an assassin, but he's really bad at it.
Oh, he's terrible.
Oh, he's just as bad as you can be.
Yeah.
But only the first 10 episodes matters. And each episode like 10 minutes. So it's something you can watch.
Okay, so Scissor 7.
I seen a little trailer of it, so it was something I was going to get into.
At first, I was looking at animation like, I don't know. But then the first episode played when I was going to sleep, and that's just like, and I woke up. And the second episode, I was like, I like this fucking show.
Damn, that's nice. Riker here with a quick interjection. If descriptions of violence against animals is in any way triggering for you, please skip forward to about 3:35. We'll be talking about Lost in Space. Thanks again, and hope that you enjoy the podcast.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Also, thanks for Don't Fuck with Cats. Somebody explained the premise to it, and I was like, damn it, I really
that shit.
You were ahead of the curve, Armstead. You were way ahead of the
shit
curve.
like 2 weeks ago on the podcast.
Yeah, but he's the one who I
didn't
credit
think
to.
y'all would watch it.
Man, yeah, that's fucked up.
It is
the thing that got me
Did you finish it?
Yeah, the two things that got me the most. Spoiler alert, because he started killing people at the end. Yeah, by the way, anybody who hasn't seen it,
been out like 2 months now.
Yeah,
I mean, still throw a spoiler out there. I think the worst one was when he fed it to the python.
Yeah,
that was pretty, yeah.
Or the kitten.
Yeah, I mean, of course, putting them in a plastic bag and vacuum sealing it.
That was cool.
That what?
That was ingenious. I'll give him that, but still horrifying.
I wouldn't do it, but it was cool.
That was fucked up.
It was.
That's a cat. It don't have a soul.
Nigga, who said cats don't have souls?
I don't think you should be torturing it, but
who said cats
is that
don't
not
have
torture?
Souls? Every one of God's creatures was supposed to be treating right.
nigga, I didn't say it was right, but it was interesting.
I know, but interesting and that was cool are two different places. That was cool is kind of one of those things.
It could be cool and interesting.
Oh,
see, we do not coach.
Then he tied one of the kittens to a broom and set it underwater, and that was fucked up.
Again, the whole thing is fucked up.
That motherfucker.
He's sick.
And the fact
that he could do it, I can't see myself going.
Well, no, the fact that us talking about it is exactly what he wanted.
But you know what though? Another situation happened before. Remember an old video before where there was a woman who had a bucket full of kittens and she was throwing them in the ocean?
Yeah.
Did they die?
I don't know.
Yeah, there were kittens thrown into the ocean
or into the whatever.
Well, sorry, no, it was like either a river or a lake.
Yeah, you seen that one?
They might have lived.
Yeah, they might have lived. But still, it's like, I mean, she was
is a strong
she was like
word.
frisbeeing them things.
Yeah, like she was just like trying to kill the kittens on impact.
No,
I mean it's not as bad as Crush videos, but still.
I try not to have the kind of empathy for animals that white people have.
No, I'm not saying that you have empathy for animals in the level that white people have. Because white people put animals over everyone. But what I'm saying is you still should have empathy for animals. Like that shit shouldn't happen.
But not to the point of like.
But you should still feel more empathy than being like, like that was fucked up.
That's funny.
It's funny now because we're talking about it. But when you said it's fucked up.
No, it's funny. Yeah.
Y'all are terrible. Them animal rights activists is going to come for us.
Oh, no. We didn't say nothing. I was just saying I wouldn't do it.
We didn't say nothing. It was all R. Reed. It was not Armstead or Riker.
I don't care.
It was all R. Reed.
But
y'all cancel him.
Innocent animals off a bridge
cancel a third of the podcast.
Lost in Space also is I'm stuck on that right now. I really enjoy that.
I ain't watched shit this week. I don't know what the fuck. I just been. Yes, I did. I watched Gargoyles over again.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Whose Disney Plus account did you steal?
I actually bought it for 1 month because I wanted to watch that and I wanted to watch X-Men.
Look at how quickly he sold out to the D-Man.
And I got X-Men.
That one?
Yeah, the original. And I watched Spider-Man. And I was just like, I like these shows. And then once I'm done with those, which is going to be by the end of the month, I'm going to be done with it.
I mean, you got time at work to be able to watch it.
I had 7 days free. Really, I just forgot to cancel it. But I was still watching X-Men, so I wasn't finished.
Yeah, it's like, I forgot to cancel. I'm just going to cancel it now. And I got it until the end of the month. All right, cool.
Pretty much. But I don't see how Disney Plus is a viable platform for the future. Like, I don't see, like, unless you, like, I don't, it's not Netflix. Netflix is better than Disney Plus. And I don't
Well, yeah,
think,
because the problem is that Disney has too many fucking rules. Like Netflix will make something like "Don't Fuck with Cats," and then Netflix will make something like "Lost in Space," and then Netflix will make something like
then they always cancel it.
Exactly.
Because there's another show you should watch called Mindhunters. If you never watched that, that's probably one of the best shows on Netflix. But just
Really,
too much
Mindhunter? Huh?
They just go interview like different serial killers. It's just,
Wait a minute. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I saw it up there, but I didn't watch it. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
Mindhunters is probably one of the better shows on Netflix.
yeah. And depending on how, and also
Ain't that
I
a
like
documentary though?
Nah, it's more. It has mockumentary points of the show, but no. And then they did Trailer Park Boys. I like Netflix. Netflix wins.
Again, Netflix has a better.
They're
I
spending
think.
$17 billion on content this year.
I mean, they don't have any choice.
So
They're in a huge war.
I know we got Castlevania Senior season 3
3?
coming up.
For real?
Yeah.
I can't wait for
I
that.
think they're gonna continue with Castlevania. Hopefully, we get another Devilman Crybaby.
That's another one.
Well, I mean, they
watch.
set it up for you, so
They don't have any more source material.
I know, but at this point in time, who gives a shit?
I mean, people will.
I like the Devil's
Yeah,
a
but
part-timer
that
too. I hope they come out with
controversial-
another one of those too.
I think they need the part. They didn't do that, but
They
this show,
didn't?
Scissor 7, I was talking about earlier. It's a Chinese anime. And the voice. At first, I didn't like his voice, but it grew on me.
That was kind of like that
Yeah.
other Chinese anime that started up. That was like a comedy thing,
What's
kind of
the
like
show
Gintama.
did that show ever? Did you ever see it materialize? Tower of God anime?
No, that
Tower
never
of
materialized.
God, I
It's
never-
coming.
We got it from another source.
I mean,
Because the problem with it last time was that we didn't have it from like a confirmed source. So that's why I wasn't willing to give it, true status.
they said it's coming. That was from comic book.
Oh,
CBR.
comic book, CB. All right, if it's CBR, I'll give it credence.
I'll check that out. I got to catch up on One Piece now too. I think I don't let it go far enough. And My Hero.
I mean, I don't know why you got to catch up on One Piece. I mean,
Yeah, Otago request, Reddit.
Oh, I love
people
One Piece.
talking about it. It's just a matter of when. I hope Netflix says I don't get that because they'll get a good 4 seasons out of it, right?
4, they could do like 10.
10.
Yeah,
How many?
Tower of God, like the first season is like damn near 200 chapters.
Yeah, but how many chapters equals a episode?
Most episode chapters is like
5?
2 to 3, sometimes 5 if you're
It
doing
depends
like a
on
lot.
how long they are, right?
Well, it just depends on how much they want to do it. A lot of Tower of God is going to be introspection and other stuff that's happening,
Yeah,
and also
maybe-
kind of flashbacks.
I would love for them to get the same people who did Hunter x Hunter. What's the studio?
Madhouse.
Madhouse, because they would do justice to it, but I doubt it because Madhouse be tripping.
I mean, the thing about it is Madhouse, they have too much work.
What are they working on? And Madhouse works a lot with Netflix.
Yeah, they do work a
Because
lot
I think
with Netflix.
they do stuff that you don't even realize that they be doing stuff for it. Because, Madhouse, they actually did some of the animation for the Boondocks.
Did they?
In case y'all didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Madhouse helped with a lot of animation on the Boondocks. I didn't know how much people hated the Boondocks.
People really hate the Boondocks?
Yeah,
No,
a lot
like
of people do
companies.
not like the
Oh,
Boondocks.
companies.
Companies, like Tyler Perry hated them.
What?
Yeah, but who
BET
gives a
hated
shit
them.
about what Tyler Perry likes or doesn't like? See, that large pause, that was people not giving a shit.
Apparently this movie came out and people said it sucked.
You talking about?
Oh, no, the one on TV? No, it's a Tyler Perry movie. People just got caught up in the hype when he was like, hey, man, it's going to be different. It's never going to be different. It's going to be just like every other thing that it actually came out. It's never going to be different. And anybody who believed it, y'all are stupid. The other Chinese anime I'm talking about is Fox Spirit Matchmaker.
Anybody ever watch Violet Evergarden?
No.
Yeah, it's decent to good.
Why do people think like it's so great or something?
Because the animation is fucking beautiful.
Okay. Is
The animation is
it
beautiful.
just like my other people, unlimited budget works?
Yeah, it's just like unlimited budget works.
Little
Which
niggas do-
R.I.P. to the producer who died this week.
He's the one that did the original one, right?
He did like the last 2, I believe.
Hey, I heard they extended Ruby.
That shit been coming forever though. I don't know what happened with Ruby.
What do you mean, Ruby?
RWBY.
RWB.
Oh yeah, they in their 6th. No, they in their
Yeah.
7th season now.
Did it?
I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
in
it's
their-
on Netflix though.
No, it's not on Netflix, but
Well, it's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I'd be
I'm
watching it.
like
But
that
I
Crunchyroll
finished the
account.
5th season, and I start on the 6th season.
I didn't like Crunchyroll. I think they didn't have dubs or something like that. Or was that VR or Verve?
That was Verve.
I don't like Verve. I need me some certain shows. If I started in dub, I can't. I can't. Like Dragon Ball.
Well, no, once you start something in dub, you can't go back.
I did
But
watch a couple shows.
think Verve, during the time frame when it was starting to get hot, it was close to what you're saying, where they had dubs. Because for a while, Crunchyroll didn't. But then Crunchyroll started getting more and more dubs of things.
Yeah, we done nerded it out the first couple minutes of this podcast.
I mean, yeah, it's okay. People will learn to live with it. But going into the first topic for this week, did y'all see that? Y'all saw that video yet that I sent to everybody?
Which one?
Basically, nobody owes you shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the dude was in that the room with the he was doing like an interview or something.
Yeah.
Seen
It came from Andrew Schultz, so shout out to him. I like the fact also that Andrew Schultz will pick on his crowd. Very Dave Chappelle reminiscent, but not like copying him. But that's the kind of thing that black people need to get more of. So when I sent it to a whole bunch of people, I got a lot of different reviews from our different friends, associates, colleagues. One person was very deeply disturbed by the video, which is ironic because they are an immigrant. But at the same time, other people took a more nuanced approach and were saying that, while I do agree with, kind of the spirit of what he's saying, you got to take into account that depending on who the intended person is, you might need to tailor the message a little bit differently. But the main gist of the message for those of you listening is that nobody owes you shit, and you're going to have to hunt and kill things if you want to eat in a metaphorical view. Yep. And if you don't, then, start, because America's not going to hand you shit, because America doesn't really like immigrants or anyone who's of a specific color.
They'll hand you a bill.
Yeah, they'll hand you a bill. America loves to collect on taxes and other debt and other things like that. But I felt that it was something that we should talk about because as black people, we often hear people, whether it's the dreaded social justice warriors or just niggas complaining on internet forums talking about, hey, this girl won't date me. And it's like, well, nigga, I'm sorry that you're not the one for her, but push it. Keep it pushing.
There's another bitch out there, bro.
There's another lady at all
There's
times.
Bunch of them out there.
There's tons of them. There's literally more of them than you. People are just really snowflakey in ways that are just like, I understand you being snowflakey about some things, but when it comes to making money and making something of yourself and kind of continuing down whatever path, whether it be education or vocation, you kind of got to make something of yourself, because nobody cares that you're a man starving or a black person starving. We want to kick the full facts, because I'm sorry, you're never going to be as cute to whatever white quote unquote savior person as Becky will be. And Becky will always be there because white women are put on a pedestal. Everybody's tried to kick that pedestal.
They put white men on pedestals too, and they act like they don't, though.
That's true as well, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Black men don't complain about that shit.
We can't really complain about that shit because we too busy trying to hopefully make something of ourselves.
Hit some thighs.
You can cry about things, but nobody gives a shit.
Kick some pies.
Exactly, man. Better be out there flipping. But since we were talking about entertainment, and I just inserted that right there, saw both Just Mercy as well as Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, the only thing about Bad Boys, I think I told you when I saw it, it's just that what I see it twice. And I'll wait till it comes on bootleg to see it again. And it was good. I thought I had to go back and watch them when I did that yesterday. And I was just like, I didn't really like this movie as much as I thought I did. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith have great chemistry.
They do.
And it continued in this movie. By the way, you can see how fat this nigga has gotten, Martin Lawrence, in each movie. And Will Smith stayed the same.
Correct. You can see it if you watch the movies.
But apparently he had retired, Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, he had retired.
I didn't know.
He was just doing comedy, but he had really retired from acting, and then they just kind of brought him back. But I think they brought him back with it. So I watched all the pre-screening for both of these. Since we're in the middle of Bad Boys, I'm going to continue with that. Then I'll talk about Just Mercy. But for the pre-stuff for this, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence had done a lot of things trying to, get back out there together. And Martin Lawrence missed part of the pre-press sort of jog thing they're doing. And he's like, that's one of the things that he regrets the most. And part of it is just because he missed spending quality time with Will, because by spending time with him, he's like, yeah, this is my brother. This is someone that, I actually enjoy being around and hanging around and, have good chemistry with. And I think that's really important when it goes to making a quote unquote buddy cop or whatever movie, is that you have the chemistry there. Because we've seen plenty of times where it just don't work out.
The last buddy cop movie I remember that was pretty good was 17 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street were pretty good.
I would love to see them cross over, even though they're different kind of movies.
Yeah, that would be a pretty hilarious crossover if you could make it do.
Two black guys,
all cops.
All cops with Ice Cube and Will Smith. Never seen them in a movie together.
Yeah, that would be nice to see the two of them in a movie together. Hollywood, we're pitching ideas, put them together. But the movie I thought pretty good. It had an actual purpose.
22 Bad Street.
22 Bad Boys.
23 Bad Boys.
23 Bad Boys. What you gonna do?
Bad Boys on 22 Street.
But that would be
bad guys getting jumped in the street.
Bad guys getting jumped in the street. That's actually a pretty. You got to trademark that shit, Armstead.
Bad Jump Boy Street.
Bad Jump Boy Street. Rolling down the street with bad boys.
Bad Boy Jump Street 23. I don't know what number.
28 jump the street of bad.
With 21 Savage. Now, by the way, what's his name was on? Oh, go ahead.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
What's that nigga name? One of the Amigos. He was on.
What you want? Quavo, Takeoff,
All the
Offset.
the same to me.
They don't look the same.
I know, but they all look the same to me. Like I couldn't tell you which one was which. As a matter of fact, I know who Quavo is. He's the coolest one.
Quavo's the coolest one, light skin, shorter.
No, he
was it the tall one?
It was the nigga who got tattoos on his face. He was on that show with LL Cool J.
Isn't that Takeoff? Isn't that?
I think it's Quavo.
No.
I think it's Quavo.
You think it's Quavo?
It's not.
Well, yeah, Quavo does.
It's not
have
the one
tattoos.
married to Cardi B. It's the other.
Okay, all right, then yeah, it's Quavo. Because it definitely wouldn't be Takeoff. Because if it was Takeoff, he would have said like 2 sentences.
Yo, no, he's gonna be on TV acting.
So actually, we were wrong here. It actually was Offset on set in CIS LA with LL Cool J. It aired on January 5th. It was called Groundwork. Check it out.
I was just like, oh, that was interesting.
I mean, it's a smart move from him from a career
He got a lot
standpoint.
of damn tattoos on his face. They had to cover it up and shit.
I mean, but we have the money to do that.
He has the money to do that.
You know that's gonna come out of the acting, out of the production budget.
Nah,
they ain't coming out of his money.
Yeah, it's coming out of production.
Exactly. He ain't paying for that. Plus, they get a tax write off of that shit. I mean, well, they make it in Georgia. I mean, if you're doing it somewhere else, I don't know. But so going into that, I also watched the press thing for Just Mercy, and that made me actually go see the movie because originally I was gonna go see
What is
Bombshell.
Just Mercy? That's that shit with that
Michael B.
dude.
Jordan and
Oh, you're talking about when he's was he playing
lawyer?
that?
he's
Yeah,
playing a lawyer,
something like
and
that.
the guy is Jamie Foxx.
Ah,
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. But they
I
did
know exactly what you're talking about.
They did a really good job with that movie, and basically, kind of by the end of the movie, you kind of want to be a lawyer. Like you kind of think about it, because basically, this guy came down from Harvard, came down from real nice north area, doing all right, and he said, "I'm gonna go to Alabama and I'm gonna give people who have no justice some justice," and they basically didn't do too much bullshitting around and talking about racism, but mostly just kind of about all the hurdles that he had to overcome. And one thing that was surprising to me was like I got through half of the movie before I was like, oh shit, that's Brie Larson, because she was actually doing a good job acting. I was surprised. I was really surprised.
Man, I keep telling you, bro, you should follow this dude, Derek Grace, II. You said he looked like a nigga. I'm telling you, that nigga's not a nigga.
He looked like a nigga. He be acting like a nigga.
No, he is.
Oh, sorry,
not
I'm
a
lying.
nigga.
He's not acting like a
he's
nigga.
on Instagram.
I sent one of his posts in our group.
Well, he basically wants people to incorporate, which I believe in. I just don't think you should
If you're
incorporate
gonna
jewelry.
be a nigga, it depends on what you're doing. He talks about more than that, though.
I get that, but I'm saying he's not really preaching to me, because I'm not the kind of nigga that needs his advice.
It's more stuff he talks about. Like this post he just posted.
You never know what you may
Look
need.
at your phone.
Okay.
This is the kind of stuff I hear you say.
Me or him?
Him, you wouldn't say shit like this.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the kind of shit I hear from people. I'd be like, I'm pretty sure you hear number 4 all the time.
Yeah.
Number 5 is what I talk about. Number 6, that's something you talk about. But I know people who embrace that, and they're actually weird. But it's not that because you're smart; it's because you're actually weird.
That's true.
We got a person like that we talk to a lot.
I mean, oh man, he hopefully he'll be on the podcast again sometime soon. I mean, all right, I give it to you. Like
Number 2 is you too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I've watched this nigga for years, and that's why I was like, I couldn't think of his name, but it's like, I think you would like him, but he just looks like he'll kill you on the
I
Saturday.
mean, I don't care about
looks
what he
like
looks
he'll
like.
kill
I don't know. Maybe I was put off by his talking about the jewelry thing, but
nah, he just
I need to.
you don't give a fuck about jury.
Well, the thing about it is, I need to scratch below the surface.
Oh
so
yeah,
I
because you don't
appreciate
care about
you.
his gun talk.
I mean, I think all of y'all need to have guns.
He talks about guns a lot.
I mean, he
Guns.
should talk about guns a lot, because he who has the gun makes the rules. And don't hit us with that PC bullshit about how there's gonna always be an orderly society. Nigga, at the drop of a hat. Remember, we live in a society where we have just-in-time delivery. That means all your food, all of your necessities, all that shit arrives just in time. If there was any reason that things were disrupted, it would be like Snowpocalypse 2015. I think that was 2014. Yeah, it'd be just like when niggas tried to go to Walmart but couldn't get there, and so many people ended up sleeping at other people's houses because niggas got stuck and couldn't do anything because niggas didn't have gas. You know, everybody be running on a quarter tank. I be telling niggas to refill up
you read
at
300 statuses a day online, but you won't read 3 chapters of a book a day.
Damn, that's true. That's true. I'm reading
Like, you niggas sit around and play video games, go make one that you can play all day. Like, he's talking about shit like that. But I don't necessarily think he's talking to you, but there's something that you can gain from him.
You're right.
I agree with that.
You're right. If I spend as much time as I spend listening to white folks about prepping, I can make time for a young
White
black man.
folks about prepping.
About prepping.
Yeah, then they got a board game. Don't get me trying to get paid too.
I mean,
Here's a
but he
board
should
game?
be. But he should be trying to get paid.
I
Like
don't
the
have a
board
problem
game. The
with
board game, I didn't have no problem with.
I don't have a problem.
Like I think you should have a board
I
game
want
because
my
niggas
board
don't know how to manage
Niggas
cash.
don't understand how many people think there's just like a couple board games that's famous. I'm like, nigga, there are hundreds of board games.
Yeah, there's a lot of board games.
Outliers,
Hundreds.
Malcolm Gladwell. That's what I'm reading. But Outliers is pretty good. It's pretty interesting.
Start reading the Four Agreements.
The Four Agreements is a good book to read.
Okay.
It'll help with your development,
I
how you
hate
process things.
white.
I mean, it
That
is kind of
self-help
white.
shit.
If you want, you can go. If you want, you should swing by your library and get Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. You'll enjoy that.
I'll buy it or steal it.
I mean, no, just rent it from your library,
Buy it
nigga.
or steal it.
You a member of the county? Shit,
hear
I
you.
got library cards in 2 different counties.
I hear you, but it's gonna take me effort.
Nigga, you live right next to a library. There's literally
But
one
it's
across
right
the
there
street.
in the books, and you gotta go in there and you gotta look for it.
Nigga, you can literally online go in. Well, no, you got to get your library card first. But once you get your library card, you can reserve this shit
all the money
online.
they ain't never paid them. I kept a Spawn comic book when I was 16.
Still ain't gave it back.
They won't even pay them $16 for it.
Then just pay him $16 and get
I'm
along
not
with your
paying
life.
them $16 for a free book.
Nigga, you make more than that in an hour.
It's a free book.
It's not free. It's all
All
borrowed.
library books are free.
No, they're not. Your taxes paid for them. Don't be a nigga. Especially when 2 seconds ago you was not being a nigga. But getting back to the main thing, Brie Larson wasn't bad. The whole Just Mercy, I think you really enjoyed.
But back then you said.
But let's roll
She
right
still
into
loses a
music.
couple pounds though.
So for this week of music, I wanted to talk about quickly the Sunday Service Choir. I know a lot of people got really mad when Kanye West came out with Jesus is Born. And they can go eat a dick. It's good Christian music.
He won.
It's good gospel.
They playing that shit in black churches and shit.
Exactly. Like, this is just basically Kanye making a buck off of black churches. Black people got
churches been doing
paid.
it for a year.
Black people are now being requested. I know, like, right now, there's a lot of people getting mad because they're going to that Christian music thing with the anti-LGBT
I'm
whatever
fine with
people,
that.
but
Man,
I don't.
I'm sorry to tell you. You ain't gonna like it, but LGBT and God, just be honest with you. Y'all don't really give a fuck about God.
Well, no, that's not even it, because there's plenty of them, as we talked about. Every church choir got that one singing
No,
nigga.
what I'm saying is the those are LGBT.
You're talking about the movement.
Yeah,
So
that's
not the
white
people.
White,
Not the
weirdo
people, the
people who
movement.
don't believe in God. Not the people in it, but the overall leaders of their movement, they don't really give a fuck about God. They want to annoy you because the Bible says you're not supposed to do that. And they're saying, I want to do it. No one's saying that you can't do it, but if I say I don't want LGBT...
Well, no black person saying. Plenty of white people are saying they can't do it.
They got gay churches down here.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I would never go to that church.
let them have their church. While people can be mad about Kanye West's Sunday service thing, the people who are going to go to this,
People don't put sex and God together for the most part anyway.
well, that's because people don't like having that conversation. But
Yes.
continuing on, the main
get it.
point is that the people who are going to this kind of church thing ain't the kind of people that give a shit about your opinion, and they're allowed to. This is their thing. If you're mad, oh, I'm so mad. What was the chance that you were listening to Kanye West before this? So again, this
Especially
is just
if Kanye West
manufactured
talking about God.
outrage. That was my main overarching part. This is just overarching point. Is that this is all just manufactured outrage.
I mean, no one cares about the LGBT community when it comes to God. Do not leave the church alone. Let them operate and y'all operate in y'all government. Y'all will be fine. Y'all both operate in the government. They just operate on one side, you operate on the other. Which, surprisingly, don't let these LGBT people surprise you that, they go up there and they still vote for Trump. And they claim he's oppressing them.
Again, Armstead?
Facts.
Yeah, it'd
And
be
white
like that.
women. I never let that shit go.
Well, I mean, I'm never going to let go of the fact that white women voted for Trump because every time they try to say, but Trump's been so bad to all of us. All of us?
They gonna let him win again.
All of us? Well, no, Democrats are going to let him win again.
Yeah.
Democrats have one mission, which
Speaking
is
of Democrats,
outside of Biden. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to do anything special. You didn't do anything big. You just had to somebody outside of Biden. But they not going to do that. They want to put Biden up there as a special boy, no matter what. And it's one of those things where it's just like, what are y'all doing with yourselves?
I watched this thing on Economics Explained, YouTube, on South Africa. And yeah, they're going to have a tipping point sooner or later. They got 6 billionaires, and then it's like a large portion of them are millionaires, but all the black people live like what you see in Africa. I didn't know it was that bad.
Wow.
Well, it's like that also because most of the people that are the millionaires that are black are the ones telling them that, hey, we're making things better when they're really not.
No.
They're taking back land.
They're doing like race wars, baiting bullshit, but they're not like the economic situation. They're going to have, what they call it when they leave the country?
Basically.
You know, we have flight.
Vacation?
It's called,
It's white flight.
No, it's not white flight, but it's called something else, though. Capital flight? Capital flight.
Capital flight.
Out on white South
So it's white
Africans.
flight, but when they have all the money.
Yeah, they're going to take all their money and shit and leave, which is going to benefit somebody else, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, what the banks could do is just not give them their money, hold access to it. But, you know, they're not going to do that before they leave and withdraw most of their shit.
I didn't know it was that bad. They said, like, most of these people live in, like, gated communities. They got to be careful where they go, the white people. But they're rich, super rich. But think about it. The most easiest job when you're poor to come up is robbery. So they need to address that.
Yeah.
Because you go from something to nothing in less than 5 minutes.
Real quick.
Especially if you're hungry. Go watch that. We'll talk about it next week. Economics Explained, South Africa.
Okay.
Where can I find that?
YouTube.
Okay.
I'll send it to y'all. But them. I like Economics Explained. They did a lot of. They did Iran's economy. They did America's economy.
I mean, Iran's economy is very interesting.
You watched
because,
it?
well, no, just
from what you
I know
know.
about it from researching. Otherwise, it's very interesting because of like the fact that it was able to come back from like that complete meltdown after the revolution.
You watch, they got these things called, what they call citadels or whatever. They're like church-state religions, church-state companies. And like those companies, they're so weird. Like,
I mean, well, it's
I didn't know they
basically
existed.
like how you have a cult. Like you see like some of those Christian cults, like the one in South Korea, like the Sun Moon thing. And you're just like,
But the
y'all
government's
really
okay with them, and they work together.
South
hand
Korea's
in hand.
okay with the Sun Moon as well.
Really?
That's the part that's crazy
I don't
about
know
them.
shit about South Korea. My cousin stayed there she stayed in Seoul, and she told me about it. She said they love black. Yeah, they love black people.
They love black people in China too.
Yeah, they love you in China. Unless you say that you're Muslim, in which case you're going to go into one of them internment camps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that nobody's talking
I
about.
go to South Korea before I go there.
I mean, again, if you want to go to
Call
South,
back from earlier episode.
that was 2 episodes ago.
Shit.
Yeah, you're getting rusty.
Back to music.
Back to music to be murdered by.
Speaking of murder,
Did you listen to it?
no, I listened to what you were just playing a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
minutes
that's
ago.
Eminem.
Eminem again, monstrous,
Godzilla.
monstrosity.
Godzilla!
Featuring the first post-death feature of Juice WRLD.
You were.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But no, I thought Music Be Murdered By is very enjoyable. While I like some of the songs on Kamikaze better, the album Music Be Murdered By flows better, and it makes it an album that you can listen to all the way through. And I think that's more important than having some bangers.
I didn't like Bad Boys 3 as much as everybody else did. I didn't want to say that.
Why did he go back?
I didn't want to say that. It was okay.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. But Music to be Murdered By, I enjoyed it. I'm not done reviewing it, so we'll bring it up again. Then.
Anybody watch the Roddy Rich music video?
Roddy Rich. It
For
came
what, the
out.
box? It finally came out?
I ain't know it came
It does
out.
something.
I didn't know it
Something's
came
not
out.
right. Something does to me. Something doesn't look right. With
He
this
ain't got
video.
no Mojo deal since the 80s?
Man.
Did he fuck 12 fuck SWAT?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he has, but if y'all watch the music video,
Well, he's trying to be artistic and it didn't work out.
no, it's
something
just that
wrong with the box?
it's like I felt like somebody was fucking with us, and they like just put up another video and just put the
So you
song
don't know
on
if it's
it.
the
The
official
words don't
video.
match up.
It might not be the official video.
Yeah,
I ain't heard
probably not
about
the
it.
official video.
I'm not a video watcher that much. The only video that made me really want to catch what everybody was talking about, that Juice WRLD video for Lucid Dreams. I love that video.
It was nice.
It was weird and different and cheap, but weird and different.
Yeah, it hasn't officially been put up. That's what it is. Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a nigga who threw it together. This ain't Roddy Ricch and his team.
I like to see them do a Life 3. Now it's been like 30
Yeah,
years.
see, this is
Yeah.
this is rap tracks. This ain't actually his team.
Okay, because I was
Did
like,
that for Stool Shuffle come out with a video yet?
Yeah, it's been out.
It has?
Yeah.
I ain't watch it. Do they do the dance in there and everything?
He has different people. The only thing I like that music video. The
The song kind of
only difference for the Futsal Shuffle is just that he spends a lot of time jumping back and forth between different people dancing, and it's really not about the foot thing.
Okay,
as
then
much.
I did see the video.
Yeah,
'Cause I
exactly. It's not really about the actual dance. Like, he actually did more of the dance in the 40-second, 30-second little snippet that he did to get people interested in it, which by, anyone who is paying attention, this is a great marketing example. This is how you market. Lil Uzi Vert throwing y'all game. Like, what you do is you hype some shit up, You hype it up beyond hype. When you drop the full song, niggas is beyond geeked. And by the time they see the music video, they still gonna watch it, even if they don't really like it.
That sound like
He just posted a new song, didn't
that
he?
sound like a beat I made back in the day when I heard it.
Yeah,
I heard
exactly.
that beat.
It is a
Which
beat
one?
that you probably made back in the day.
Yeah, full style shuffle. All right, play it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna just cut it out. Yeah, now you get it, Armstead.
Yeah, I use that in some of my beats too.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the thing about it is that it's a song that was destined just to try to get a few
What was
hits.
that shit called? That shit was from Fruity Loops, bro. And you could just tweak it and make it deeper or lower. I remember I had made that beat, and then MB had hit it, and he made it much better. That nigga MB was dope, though. I don't think he made beats no more, though.
Damn, he quit.
Man, he ain't got to worry about no beats right now.
Oh, all right, so he doing all right. Okay.
His, one of his designs is on the in the UFC banner.
Oh,
On
no,
one
I'm
of his,
good.
It was either UFC or was it
That's
boxing?
like probably the most
I think it was boxing.
like nigga successful nigga I know.
Hey man, hey, I'm always happy to hear that niggas doing well. As far as Music Be Murdered By, it's pretty good. Now also at the same time, Mac Miller's Circles came out, and I'm just gonna be honest. While I like the album, the first two songs I think suck. I'm just not a fan of the first two songs. I think that they could be skipped. But from the third song on, I think it flows well. It's a slower pace album than Swimming, so for some people that's gonna be a problem. But overall, I wish they'd included programs. I wish they included like several of the other like unreleased tracks, but.
I wish him and what's name made more songs together.
Him and who?
Lil Peep and
I wish he had made more songs with Pac Anderson Pac.
I don't like Anderson .Paak, man. I listen. He is so fucking boring.
I love Anderson Pac.
Okay, I can see.
But
that.
at the same time,
Anderson .Paak.
I'm not
he
gonna
sounds like RZA.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna die on it. I think Malibu's still the best thing he's ever made, and that's kind of sad because Malibu was 3 albums ago.
I mean, to each his own. I don't care if anybody else like him.
I mean, no, but that's why I'm not gonna silence your voice on being like he sounds like RZA because he kind of does. Like you're not wrong.
I think did RZA say that at him when they were having a little slight beef or what? Or was
I don't know.
Or was that somebody else saying
That may have been somebody else because I know he was beefing with Gold Link, but that's because Gold Link decided to take a shot at Mac Miller. It's like the nigga's dead.
Where's
You can't
Gold
take
Link
shots at Gold Link's from my.
No, I'm talking about where is he at? Like where's your music at? Like nigga, you're done.
Well,
Like,
the thing about it is he had a successful album last year.
yeah, I mean,
Did we say the same thing about August Alsina?
No, August Alsina
you
just
remember
disappeared off the map.
Link, I got money all around me. Think I'm a man.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to him?
Well, that's just his most known thing if you're outside of the DMV area.
Well, I'm not following
If
him.
you're in the DMV area, then
You got more stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Because what's the name dropped a song that normies are going to love? What's the name of that song? It's called Love You. Love Ya. What's that nigga name, bro? Wale and somebody else.
I mean, once you said Wale, I knew exactly kind of the people that
I
you
think
would.
it's called Love Ya.
I'm lost.
WALA. I only got one Wale song in my Apple Music library, bro.
Yeah. So the album that you're talking about, At What Cost, that's the one that Crew Love was on. That one debuted at 127 on the U.S. and didn't even make the U.S. hip hop and didn't make anything.
Oh, it got
international.
Bryson Tiller on there. I'm sorry.
Oh, Bryson Tiller. Okay, cool. But the album that he came out with last year, Diaspora, or maybe that was 2 years ago. No, it was last year. All right, so I was right. That one debuted at number 77, so an improvement. And it also debuted on the Hip Hop 100, the Australian, the Belgian, and the Netherlands charts at different spots. So while you may not know it, it did better than
77
his
is pretty
previous
bad.
one. I mean, his previous one was 127.
Okay.
Again, he improved. I'm not saying it's like
I didn't like Gold Link because he was average. Yeah, his voice. Was,
No, I get you.
Like, what did the baby like? The baby's shitting on him. If we talking about premiering, the baby's shitting on him.
Yeah, baby is definitely
No,
shitting
the
on
baby
him.
shitting on him because the baby has a very specific style that is more suited to pop music.
I do like his flow.
Gold Link, I think he's gonna do all right, but him deciding to
he's more
take a
famous
shot
than
at
I ever
fucking
been as rapping. So
Rapping?
nigga, good luck. I wish him the best of luck. That's why
I mean,
I don't want to sound like
I
I'm
hope he
hating.
keeps his mouth shut because he's
But-
ruining any
Can't
potential
really
he
hate
has.
on him though.
You know, this generation hate white rappers. Kind of going back to Eminem.
I mean,
boy, these
yeah.
kids.
These kids do- these
They
kids
couldn't
do
say
dis-
shit, boy. They couldn't say it. They was
No,
trying.
they use their black
was
friends to say
trying.
shit because they was online on that hip hop thing that we was talking about. They was talking shit about Eminem. I'm like, all right, what do you say? Well, the lyrics maybe they're 9 out of 10, but I think the flow is. I'm like,
Zillennials, is that the ones who hate them or what? Well, who was one of them?
Nah, it's
the ones after us. But
no. Generation Z, but it's not really them because there are some millennials in there hating too. I just feel like
the millennials are old black people who couldn't hate him at the time when he was selling 10 million records, and they little lame ass rapper wasn't selling shit.
But he had he's got
people.
platinum rack after platinum rack, diamonds going back as far as time.
Like, cause we got a homeboy like that. He's like, he follow that Lord Jamar shit. Well, he's not a part. You can't. I was like, bro, you can't. Like, hip hop don't exist without him. I'm sorry. You can't tell the story of hip hop without Eminem.
Oh, you can't.
You can't.
If you can, then he's like, well, you can't. What about Vanilla Ice? I'm like, yeah, you can do it without Vanilla Ice. And technically, to be honest with you, Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go is higher than a lot of these niggas' songs.
Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Wow.
Y'all remember that? Was that 2?
Oh, yeah, that was 2. That was 2, man. This shit was hot.
And Ice Baby. So, you know.
I mean, look. I'm not disagreeing with you. A lot of these niggas is just in their feelings.
Queen song and
yeah.
That Under Pressure.
Somebody came out of nowhere somewhere and was like, man, Bohemian Rhapsody was trash.
Who?
Somebody said that to me.
Who's trash?
Somebody said Bohemian Rhapsody was trash.
Did you slap this person?
No, it was a stand-up comedian. It was an Asian guy. I can't remember his name.
Oh, well, fuck that nigga.
You said the movie was trash?
No, he said
he said Bohemian Rhapsody. He was like, "Come on, guys, let's just be real about it." Bohemian Rhapsody.
He said the song is trash.
I guess so. I don't know if he meant the
real
album.
Life?
Yeah, it's real life.
Or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide.
God, I guess I'm just a poor boy.
Mama.
Ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow,
carry on, carry on.
Now, I would admit that I don't like the end of the song that much. After the second verse, I'm just like, this is weird. But whatever. I like how different it is.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm okay with the Asian guy.
Just a
in
little
retrospect, allowing him to have his opinion. Because
you're allowed to have an opinion.
Freedom of speech.
Because Asians, I mean, what great song have they ever done in history?
Go Ninja, go.
I'm serious. Like,
he was
I hate
saying,
to say this, but maybe this is just my American in me, but the best Asian song that I ever know was Gangnam Style.
It was the first song to hit 1 billion on YouTube.
I mean, I can't think of no Asian
Psy is still extremely popular in South Korea,
what about Rich Chicka?
He's still like
his name now is Rich Brian. But no, Rich Brian's good, but he hasn't had time. Like you were only 2 albums in.
He's been around long enough. That's it. That's about it. Like what he has now, which is still a dope fan base, but that's about it. He ain't gonna grow he'll never be bigger than Vanilla Ice.
Well, the difference though is that Vanilla Ice came out at the right time.
I mean,
back when everybody was listening to shit on the radio, back when you could count on people buying your song because
what was that other song? Fly Like a G6. I'm saying Asians. That's a weird question.
But that wasn't even them.
Fly like a G6.
No, the person who did the chorus was an Asian.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So yeah, you can't count that.
I'm trying to think like why haven't Asians impacted the music community? Maybe they was working.
Well, no, I mean,
I think it's more
but it's more in a
behind the scenes.
More, yeah, because like 88 Rising are the people who eventually led us to Rich Brian, but they were put together by a guy who was working in hip hop and was like, we could fucking do this.
Where did you go? If you need me, then you see me, then you know you got Tokyo Drift.
I like that song.
That wasn't good.
Tokyo Drift.
I mean, there's plenty of great Asian musicians I can think of, but not in hip hop.
And I even in regular music like pop.
Like you gotta give it to them in pop. K-pop has been around for forever.
But I don't really count
it's literally
K-pop.
A huge laundering scheme. But at the same time, the fact that they were able to turn a laundering scheme into music. $1 billion music industry.
I give K-pop,
J-pop is pretty good as well.
Adults don't listen to that shit.
Who?
Adults.
Plenty of adults listen to it.
What, K-pop?
K-pop, yeah.
That shit's for teeny
Again, K-pop.
Real adults up here?
Sir, real adults up here. Remember, we're not even their target market.
I mean,
we get the offshoots.
Seen girls who are like anime weirdos listen to that shit. And I'm just like,
the girls who you see are anime weirdos listening to it are not the people that are their target market. No. Their target market are the people in Korea. If you go to Korea, you'll see how much people actually listen to it.
Okay, cool. I'm just talking about America.
All right, if you're talking about America, it's a subset
America
of people.
Stop. It's Sub. It's below Subway, so it's like Blimpie.
I mean, look.
Quiznos. What's below Quiznos?
Ooh.
First and foremost, don't you dare talk about Blimpie. Blimpie ain't even in the conversation. Quiznos had their moment in the sun, but once they...
Did they go bankrupt? Or are they still around?
No,
I haven't seen a Blimpie.
They had the
forever.
problem of they oversaturated the market.
Yeah, like Subway did.
And they didn't. Well, no. The difference with Subway is that Subway could oversaturate the market because Subway's selling. Quiznos got really big too quickly.
They had a beef au jus sandwich. I used to like that, where you kind of dip in it. But that was about the last sandwich I had from them.
Oh yeah, Quiznos is not bad. There's still 400 of them left.
Firehouse or Subway?
Firehouse.
Yeah.
They don't have that many either. They're not oversaturated. But that other place, I don't like them. When you deliver it fast.
Which one?
We're fast. Fast as we gonna get. Hey, go get it. We're fast.
What is that place?
Yeah, what is that name of the fast place?
Yeah, it's not good.
Yes.
Yeah. The only reason they're fast is because you don't have any choice.
Correct.
You know what's not?
But Firehouse isn't even slow. So it's like they might be faster than Firehouse by like a good 5 minutes. But I mean, like I've had plenty of like
freaky fast.
I'm
trying to think of
What's that place that we used to go to by my old job in Ellenwood?
Philly Connection?
No.
Philly Connection's good for Philly.
The other place,
Jersey Mike's.
Huh?
Jersey Mike's. They're good too.
It's right next to the Goodwill in Ellenwood.
Oh, that don't count though. That's local.
Yeah, that
That one's the one.
You talking about Williams?
Yeah,
Williams. Yeah,
the one in Stone Mountain better than that one. That
Yeah, the
one
one in Stone Mountain better.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's because it's the original, not Dave.
Yes.
Jersey Mike's is good too, by the way.
No one's hating on Jersey Mike's.
It just
Jersey
seems like
Mike's
it was just
got
more
nice-
bread than
other
anything
place.
else.
Yeah, exactly. But Williams is dope. But they're not a chain.
Yeah, well, they got two, so.
I mean, but they're not really a chain. Everyone knows if you really want to get Williams, you get it at the one in Stone Mountain.
No, I mean that one's not bad. It's not.
I mean,
bad.
it's not
It's
bad,
best
but
Philly you're gonna find on
it's
the
not.
inside.
No, well, the best of Philly you're gonna find on the east side. You got to go to Augusta and go to Jackie M's and Son.
Is that what's name used to work? Or no?
Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
They got top 100, right?
yeah. They top 100 in
Really?
the country. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. They're Philly cheese. If you had that shit, it's delicious.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna make a trip down there to go try it.
Yeah, you got to.
Philly Connection.
We'll be visiting them sometime either late this month or early next month. We stay with our friend and sleep on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on no goddamn floor. The
that's why.
hotel
That's
room
why I
was
always bring my own pillow and my own fucking
hotel room was
covers.
like $35.
Is it? I thought hotel room was like 60.
All right, look.
You gonna be staying in that? Okay, we'll come back for you. Hope you live. Hope you
man.
survive the night.
It's still under $150.
Oh, well, yeah, it's
they
under
had one for
$150.
$75, and it was like a last minute sale. I was just looking.
Oh, last minute sale. Okay.
Let me know
South
what week
Carolina
you're
side.
going so I can do what I got to do on my side.
I'll talk
Because
to.
I'm visiting somebody else down there, probably.
I mean, it's a military town, so just wrap it up. That's all I'm saying.
Wear a vest.
We're a vest.
Do I got to pull out?
I mean,
Not if you have on a vest.
Not if you have on a vest.
You should do it while you have on the vest. That's double protection.
I mean, that is double protection.
I remember a time before, a couple podcasts ago.
One nigga was saying he don't pull out at all. I remember that time
You remember
too.
that?
I remember that
Fine.
time
Is that one
too.
of the slogans we gonna use?
Find
I
it.
remember one time you said a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah, a couple podcasts ago.
But you said.
What you said.
He said a couple podcasts ago.
I forgot I was working on.
Yeah, and don't forget we got the Negro Relations.
Negro relations.
Oh, anyone has anything for the book of Negro Relations today?
Nope.
Quote your favorite rapper. Oh, I got something for Negro Relations.
Go ahead.
It was from the new album by Eminem called Music to Be Murdered by. God damn it, I gotta find it.
So white people can be in the book of Negro relations.
Call us liquid porn llama, because even Dre knows.
Probably.
Because even Dre knows.
Yeah.
All say amen to the book of Eminem.
Hey, man.
Nigga Relations. The book
I
of
feel like
Eminem.
only two people right now that I can think of, top of my head, that are Caucasian that can be in the book of Negro Relations. Eminem
There's a couple.
and probably
Called
Tommy.
Bubba, baby. Trouble,
Oh,
baby.
oh, you know
baby,
three.
trouble, baby.
We gotta go back.
Bubba, Tommy,
Who is Tommy?
Power.
And Tommy could be in there.
Tommy from
Tommy
Power.
got some quotes.
I don't watch Tommy. I don't watch Power, so I'm like the least black
Nah.
person in the room.
I don't watch Power either. I just
You just
see it.
said you knew
I
quotes.
see it. I know who he is. I don't mean I watch the shit.
What?
And when I mean shit, I don't mean it's shit. I
I think it's shit.
have other
I
stuff.
think it's pretty good.
Really?
But it's just like the
From what
black,
I've seen so far, it's not bad. But
like some
I haven't
basic
seen it
nigga
from the
shit.
beginning all the way to the end. I see bits and pieces.
It likes some basic nigga shit to me. But maybe I need to watch it and stop judging it based on Because I remember Power was going on at the same time, and niggas was like, man, Power better than Game of Thrones. I'm like, no, nigga, there's no way in hell.
But the problem is, it's hard for you to be better than a cultural phenomenon.
What, Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Game of Thrones is a cultural
You know,
phenomenon.
you got some people out there right now that
There's
think
a show that everyone says is the best show of all time, and I 100% agree with them.
What is it?
And I don't think Power even compares to it.
You know, some people just
Talking about The
have
Wire?
that
Yes,
feeling.
of course.
Well, they don't
Okay.
like. Some people think the
people
medieval
said The
times
Wire
time frame
suck. I'm
is
like,
just
no.
the Wire. I never seen The Wire yet, and I still have to watch that. But
No, you do need to.
Again,
If you like, what's the name of that show? with
If
the
you
white
like
guy?
Power, if you watch Power,
I haven't
you'll
really
like
watched.
The Wire.
I've
Correct.
watched it, but I haven't really watched Power. Like, for example, like I just had to really just sit my ass down and really get into it. You know, it doesn't catch me as
'Cause
like
it's nigga
like
shit.
you does. You know, or
Well, the difference is that you is something that you can more so fall into. Whereas with Power, like if you were in that first wave back when people used to do like
just like when people used to
Scandal.
watch Scandal. Like hell, I didn't even. Watch,
Exactly.
I don't even know. I don't know
if you
nothing
were,
about
but
Scandal.
if you were in that wave when it
Scandal
came
was
out,
awesome when it
then
first
that's
came out.
why
See what I'm
that's why
saying?
you
The
watched
first two
it.
seasons are the best. 3.
I didn't watch Scandal at
First
all.
3 I'll give you.
Nothing about it.
But I
Nor
used
did
to
I
like
watch
Revenge better
what's the
than I
other
like-
one with the lions? You know what I'm talking about, right?
That shit got too homosexual.
What is the what's
What
the
are you
show?
talking about? You talking about the one on Netflix?
No.
Daybreakers?
No.
Oh, RuPaul and
that one too though, but
they fucked that show up.
Yeah, but- what is the name of that doggone movie with the dude, the light skinned Terrence Howard?
I know the name of it. I just want to see how long it take him to get it.
You're a piece of shit for that.
What is the name of
You
it?
know the name of it.
I don't know the name of it.
What, the movie?
They used to
The
compare it
show.
to Power all the time.
Empire.
Empire. Yes.
That's the way he was describing it was best.
You should have just said, you remember that show with Terrence Howard? Because that's what clicked.
I couldn't remember his name until just now. That's why I said Terrence Howard last. But I remember a line because his last
Don't
name
worry,
was
don't
Lion,
worry,
wasn't
don't
it?
worry.
It was good for 2 seasons.
I mean,
Then
yeah,
it just got super good.
well, no, the third season got pretty good.
And then they keep
That's the one
that
where
one dude. I missed that very French actor. What's his name? The very French actor. Very good. He's very good. He was actually good on the show. He was a singer. He's a very French actor. Oh man, what's his name?
The French actor.
Yeah,
Juicy Smollett.
yeah, Juicy Smollett. He's very good on the show, man. I heard he's not on there anymore. Such a good actor. Very French. Very.
Yeah, they removed him the same way that another actor that is on the show was removed from $1 billion franchise that he could have been part of if he had just shut his fucking mouth.
Terrence Howard. Was
Correct.
originally supposed to be.
Not originally. Originally was.
Oh yeah, they just changed it.
He just for Iron Man 2, he just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Because
he got paid more than
Marvel
Robert
was
Downey
coming
Jr.
to him. Yeah, he made more than Tony in the first one. And on top of that, Tony, of course, being Robert Downey Jr. For the second one, they tried to come to him with a reasonable deal. And he was like, no, I deserve to be paid. And it's like, this is not.
He ain't really been no
This
big
is
movie
not
since.
War Machine.
You could tell
2.
Disney no, but you can't tell them fuck no.
You can tell Disney no, but then they'll just replace you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the problem about it. Although I appreciate it, man. They gave what you call it a
That
shout.
one guy who does Star Wars, who played that dude is a good actor. He just looks so weird in Star Wars. It just didn't work for
Which
me.
guy?
The guy who plays Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, not Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi. And what's his name?
Luke.
No, in the new Star Wars.
The new one that just came out.
Yeah, what has the lightsaber with the stupid things on the end that comes up.
Oh, you talking about Adam Driver?
Adam Driver.
Driver.
He's actually a good actor.
Huh.
Like, I didn't think I liked him because the first time I ever seen him was in that Star Wars movie. Then I seen him in other stuff. I'm just like, oh yeah, I like this dude. Yeah.
I know where you are.
Oh, you said you saw Old Girl in a good movie, right?
Well, yeah, but Just Mercy we already talked about. It was good.
Oh, she was in there.
Yeah.
Did you watch that other movie I told you she was good in? The Shootout movie.
I still haven't seen the shootout movie. I need
it's
to watch
on
it.
Netflix, man. Y'all get a chance. To
Oh,
watch
by the way, I watched 6 feet what was that? Need for that?
Oh, 6 feet, 6 ground,
Six underground. Yeah, I watched that finally.
Yeah, it's a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
It was full of nonsense, but
Yeah.
that boat scene.
Yeah.
That shit was cool.
Yeah.
That shit was cool.
Yeah, I
That
get
movie
it.
was just like it was just a whole bunch of action and nonsense, but that boat scene made you want to watch it. Relationship time.
Let's go ahead and just cap it out there. Anyway, thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and end this podcast. We appreciate your support. Check us out at EVYD Black Men on Twitter, Everyday Black Men on Instagram, and the Everyday Black Men Facebook page.
Hey.